June is here and with it comes the peak of the gardening season. You are probably already harvesting your first radishes, kohlrabis or lettuces, freeing up space in your garden bed. Perhaps you haven't had time to plant everything you wanted and you are wondering what's best to sow now. In this video, I'll show you what you can sow and plant in June to keep your garden beds full and ensure a steady supply of fresh vegetables. We'll also secure a rich harvest for autumn and even winter. Stick around until the end, where we'll cover measures to combat heat and pests, which are highly active this time of year and can complicate your gardening efforts. So let's dive in. June is perfect for sowing fast-growing leafy greens that will refresh your menu. Let's take a look at what to sow. You can sow lettuce continuously in June, but due to high temperatures, choose varieties resistant to bolting. I recommend heat lettuce varieties like Adinal or Mars, both for beautiful heads even in summer. To be safe, opt for leaf lettuces, oak leaf or Roman types, which are less prone to bolting. Sow them in a slightly shade spot and water regularly. Chinese cabbage is a great choice due to its short growing season. You'll harvest it quickly. The Monaco F1 variety is reliable for year-round cultivation and has performed well for me in summer. Sow directly into the bed and keep the soil moist to ensure quick germination. Swiss chard is an excellent summer alternative to spinach, as it doesn't bolt in the heat. Try the Lucullus variety with beautiful green leaves or colorful varieties for more vibrant beds. Sow directly into the soil and don't forget to water regularly. Root vegetables are ideal for an autumn harvest. June is still a good time to sow many types. Sow early carrots for an autumn harvest, ideally round varieties that mature quickly. Sow directly into the bed and keep the soil moist to ensure quick germination. Radishes in June? Absolutely, why not? Choose varieties suitable for year-round cultivation, such as Quinta or Viola. These focus on forming bulbs and are less likely to bolt. Sow them in a shaded spot to avoid heat stress and water regularly for a juicy harvest. You can sow beets in June as well. Both have shorter growing season and are great for summer and autumn harvests. Sow directly into the bed and water regularly. Black radish is very healthy and flavorful. If you haven't tried it yet, now's the time. Sow it directly into the bed and enjoy its spicy flavor in salads or as a side dish. Turnips are quick and versatile, perfect for salads or as a buttery side dish. Sow them in June directly into the bed and you'll harvest them in just a few weeks. Florence fennel or bulb fennel is a great addition to root vegetables. Sow it directly into the bed and ensure regular watering to produce juicy bulbs. Warm seasonal vegetables thrive in June sunshine. Let's see what to sow or plant. In June, you can sow zucchini, pumpkins, patipon squash or corn directly into the ground. Or even you can plant it. Cucumbers, whether pickling or salad varieties, can be sown directly into the bed or planted as pre-ground seedlings in June. Watering and slug protection are crucial for healthy plants and a successful harvest. Legumes are a great choice in June for staggered harvests. Bush beans love warm soil. Sow them every 2 to 3 weeks to harvest continuously into autumn. Watering and a shaded spot will support their growth. If you've already harvested spring peas, you can sow again in June for a September harvest. Sow every 2 to 3 weeks for a continuously supply. June is the ideal month for sowing late brassicas. Late varieties are ideal for storage, so don't forget to prepare for winter now. Kohlrabi is still a great choice in June, but select varieties resistant to woodiness, such as the purple amethyst or white giant or Cossack. These tolerate summer heat better. Watering is the key. Without it, kohlrabis can become tough. Sow directly or plant pre-grown seedlings and protect them from slugs. Sow late varieties of cabbage and kale directly into the bed or in seed trays. You'll harvest them in autumn and store them through winter. June is your last chance to sow vegetables that will overwinter in the garden. June is the ideal month for sowing late-season brassicas. Late varieties are perfect for storage, so start preparing for winter now. I tried to grow all these vegetables using companion planting. Companion planting involves growing different types of vegetables, herbs, or flowers together in one bed to support each other. For example, carrots next to onions or cabbage with marigolds. These combinations improve growth, increase yields, and save space. Plants with different nutrition needs make better use of soil resources and create a natural balance. A key benefit is that companion planting helps control pests. For instance, aromatic herbs like dill or garlic repel aphids, and cabbage butterflies with flowers attract beneficial insects like ladybugs that eliminate pests. June is a paradise for pests that love to feast on your plants. But with our tips, you can keep them under control. Slugs attack lettuces, cabbages, and young brassicas, chewing leaves and potentially destroying seedlings. Protect plants with cut pet bottles around seedlings and use eco-friendly slug pellets. Plant mature seedlings and set up traps, nets, or other barriers. The flea beetle damages the leaves of radishes and brassicas like cauliflower cabbage, leaving them wholly and weakened. Regularly inspect leaves and use eco-friendly sprays. Install nets or plant repellent plants like marigolds. The whiteflies suck sap from cabbages and kale, spreading viruses and causing yellowing. Wash them off with a stream of water or use eco-friendly sprays. Install nets or use sticky taps. The cabbage white butterflies or their caterpillars devour the leaves of cauliflower and broccoli, sometimes stripping them bare. Install nets or plant repellent plants like deer or thyme. If they appear, manually remove caterpillars and eggs. Aphids attack a wide range of vegetables, small fruits, fruit trees, and ornamental plants, deforming leaves and spreading viruses. Wash them off with water or use eco-friendly sprays. Install nets or sticky berries on tree trunks or plant onions or garlic, which repel aphids. Encourage natural predators like ladybugs. If aphids appear alongside ants, address the ants as well. The root maggots dig holes in the roots of radishes and kohlrabis, causing rot. Use nets over beds and remove affected plants to prevent the pest from spreading. Ants disrupt plant roots and spread or protect aphids. Use eco-friendly products in affected areas or try coffee grounds. If they become excessive, remove the anthill. Control aphids as ants feed on their honeydew. The potato beetle devours the leaves of potatoes and other nightshades, quickly stripping foliage. Handpick larvae and adults or use eco-friendly sprays. Install nets to block flying insects. Spider mites suck sap from cucumbers and cabbages, creating webbing and causing yellowing. Use eco-friendly sprays if they appear. Install nets to block flying insects. The onion fly or the cabbage root fly attack alliums like onions, garlic, leeks, and brassicas. Adult flies resemble houseflies, but their larvae damage tissues. Use fine nets immediately after sowing or planting to prevent adult flies from laying eggs. Minor flies, another pest of alliums, where females lay eggs and larvae tunnel through tissues, damaging plants. Look for twisted foliage as a sign of infestation. Some crops, like lettuces or radishes, tend to bolt quickly in the heat. To prevent this, choose suitable varieties, typically year-round or summer types, which are less prone to bolting. Sow these in shader spots or under tall vegetables that provide shade. Covering plants with netting immediately after sowing or planting is another solution. Regular watering is essential in June. Seeds and young plants must not dry out. Water frequently and generously, ideally early in the morning or evening. For sowings, I recommend covering with white non-woven fabric, which, when wetted during watering, helps keep the soil moist during the day when you are at work or can't water. Mulching is a highly effective way to maintain soil moisture. Spread 5 to 10 centimeters or 2 to 4 inches thick layer of mulch, mature compost, wood chip, sawdust or grass clippings over your beds. Mulch not only retains moisture but also protects roots from overheating and reduces weed growth. Plus, it gradually enriches the soil with organic matter, benefiting your plants. Now you know what to sow and plant in June to keep your garden beds full with fresh vegetables through winter. Don't let any space in your garden go to waste. Sow, plant and protect your crops from heat and pests. Hi, I'm Marketa from Handilio and I've been gardening for over 13 years. I share my experience in every video which my husband Petr and I carefully prepare for you. With us, you'll grow your harvest effortlessly and without chemicals. No more trial and error. Give it a try.